Oh, right. It is Monday, November 21st, 2022. 3:47 p.m. There's a lot to talk about, but right now I want to just get the cards because a lot of you know stuff I don't know. And what I was shown today that I'm supposed to share with you is also about that torch. Give me a minute. It's been a am I really supposed to tell them all that? Okay. I saw the universe that we're in. There was God and the devil playing a chess game. Their mother was watching. Then I saw that universe turn into a sphere, and that sphere connects to a string. Then I saw a sound that was connecting that sphere to other little orbs. And each of them had a different thing about them, a different color. And they were all connected to the chandelier. And that chandelier was in a room that was on a planet, in a universe, in another sphere that was on another chandelier. And it kept fractaling out over and over and over. And then I saw the entire thing turn into a face of a woman and smile at me. And then I saw it all refract like a crystal. And it looked like the inside of a diamond. And I was seeing people outside the diamond. There were about 7 of them, 2 little ones. And they were looking at something inside the diamond. And then I was looking with them inside the diamond at something looking out from the diamond, going like this. And then I saw all of these chandeliers turn into a grape on a cluster of grapes, on a grapevine that was on a farm, similar to how it looked when I was growing up in Iran, or when I was born in Iran. I don't know. There was a farm there in a place called Urmia. And it was the best memories of my life. And they were showing me those grapevines and how they were connecting to a tree. And then that tree was connecting to the sky, but the sky was an upside down surface. So the people standing up on the sky, it looks like you're looking at their heads. And if they're looking down, it looks like they're looking at your head, the top of your head, kind of thing. And then that tree was connecting through there into another layer. And then all these layers became another fractal that turned into a cube. And then there were these stars and universes behind this cube and inside the cube. And then it zoomed out to where there was a hand holding the cube. And then I saw another hand hold another cube, and it was a different colored cube. And then these two hands went like this and put those two cubes together, and then it exploded into like a fucking Rubik's Cube Technicolor explosion. And then it all stops. And in between all this that I've been shown since yesterday, when I think I slept or died, I don't know anymore. 3 times in the same day. I was like, oop, what's this? And then it was just like hours later. And I was like, what the fuck? Everything is fine. But when I was not here, I swear to God, it looked like the Omniverse was held in a being's hand. And I was standing there looking at this, but there was Jesus standing there too. Like the actual Jesus, not the placeholder Jesus. They were like Valkyries over there. Like, I'm assuming that's what the Aeons look like. Fucking giant Amazonians. Like, goddesses in gold. I don't even know. And I was looking at them, and then I kept getting yanked back. And then I'd wake up, and I'm like, okay. I'm like walking around, cleaning the apartment, doing stuff. And then I'm like, I'm gonna go sit down. And then again, it's like hours later. And I kept getting shown this stuff. And then until about 2 a.m. my time last night, I felt like I was in between worlds, the living world and the dead world. And I was bouncing back and forth. And then I was in the middle. And it sounded and felt, and everything was like a river of light. Like back and forth. I was going back and forth, like moving in and out of it, back and forth. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I got yanked back again. Then I saw Hades. I saw the Baphomet. I saw Satan. I saw God. I saw Jesus. And I'm like, what the fuck is all this? And then I woke up again. And I'm like, okay, I think I need food. So I ate food. This was around like 3 in the morning, I think. And then it was like something just stopped. I think it was like 3:22 in the morning. And I saw myself making this video telling you this. And I'm like, I got to remember to do that tomorrow. And now it's tomorrow. And I'm doing this video. So for all I know, before this day is over, I'm going to be back in yesterday again. Or tomorrow. Or somewhere else. The other thing I was supposed to tell you is Morganas, Crystal, and Merlin. And I felt like I was Merlin inside Morgana's crystal. And then the other thing was that whole entire thing about the chandeliers and grapevines and some tree of life. And then the other thing I'm supposed to tell you is something about someone sitting in a stone seat. Okay, it's like a man sitting in a stone seat. And there's 2 brothers, friends, something like that, who were, I saw this happening to me. I've experienced this as a memory my entire life. But I was shown this from a whole bunch of different perspectives and angles. And I'm supposed to tell you this about these 2 people. These 2 brothers did something to what I was seeing as the sister. And I kept hearing Tara, Tara. And they caught her, blamed her of something, and then threw her somewhere and said, "You're not even going to remember this." And I remember that my entire life. And I thought it was something completely different. But seeing it from a different perspective, again, like seeing it from third person in those spheres, there's two brothers who are doing something really shady to his sister. And the extent of it hasn't been known or wasn't known until recently. Because something, I don't know if you guys, you other energy people, felt this. It felt like something was decided last night. And I kept hearing Dionysus and Diana. I keep seeing Kuan Yin. And they're like cheering. Oh, the whole thing about Hades and Satan and like the Baphomet stuff I saw, the Baphomet is a complete, like, it just looked like it was a costume. I don't even know what I saw underneath it. It was something. It was like seeing, I'm being shown to tell you the image of um, the Scarlet Witch when she sees herself in the Mind Stone. Like that is underneath that. Underneath like Satan's image is like a woman. It's actually like a woman playing with God. Very weird. Lucifer seems like every time I see that person, it's like they're kicking him or her. It's like a androgynous being that they're kicking and blaming for shit. And then there's something else I saw. And I was supposed to, or being moved to, because what I was shown it as is a light source falling into the dark, having to stay with the dark to help the dark be better. And then it's like that light source just goes and leaves. It's like it was like that scene in Amazon's Rings of Power, where Galadriel is standing next to Sauron and they're having this vision of like the Dark Lord and the lady. And it was like that question she asked him. She's like, "Do you want to save the world or rule it?" And he was like, "What's the difference?" And she's like, "That's the problem." It was something like that. It was shown to me in that, and then in the other way, like in different angles. And then the other thing is a bunch of people. It's just so much stuff, you guys. So much stuff. There's a group of people, a few groups of people. There's a boys' club and a girls' club. That's like what I'm seeing it as, little kids in their clubs. No offense to anybody. And then there's a bunch of clubs that have like totem animal images. And then there's and like all of them, or in a few of them, like there's a bunch of little people talking like to each other about something. And all their little threads are connected. But there's three of them, and this has come up in another reading, who are constantly trying to find a fourth for something. Or they're trying to move that fourth out for something else. Maybe to like have more control. I can't tell because the energy goes into a state where it's really, every time I try to go through that energy to read it, it's like having to swim through shit, like floating poop in water. And I'm like, I don't, and then I have to keep cleaning it and like looking through this like weird collective cesspool of something. And what I was asked to share with you about this is there's something being hidden underneath a vibrational level that's below rock bottom. And something's being hidden underneath that and like siphoned upwards so that something else can hide. But it's not beneficial. So it's not like being preserved somewhere hidden or like hiding a royal trinket or something like that. That's something else, and I can kind of see that in a different sphere. This is something like something's being hidden that's not supposed to be hidden, and it's something that's being used. It's like like a battery pack or something. I don't know. I don't know. Like, and they're annoying me whenever they do this with my nose. It's like, change the topic. Fine. It's quiet anyway. Hold on. What do we listen to that they're not going to copyright strike the stuff? Which is so absurd. All these videos are already on the fucking internet. Why would you copyright strike me for playing a video that's already on there? Where's the volume? Okay, Melon, just thank you. Stop. Oh. Okay, we're gonna do the card thing because my mind is just. Ugh. Oh, the torch. Dang it. That's another thing. The fucking torch right there. There's some group. What the shit? There's some group. There's a bunch of groups all over the world who are holding a torch, and there's a bunch of shadows around the torches, like shadow people. I can't see them. They're holding a torch around these people. That fire is from a bonfire that they all keep dipping into. And then there's another torch that's like there, but like the person holding it is like trying to give it to somebody. And every time they're trying to give it to somebody, something comes and it's like pushing their hand away. They're like purposefully distracting that person from giving the torch away. And I'm being shown this, and the darkness around that person keeps closing in. And it's like they're constantly trying to get out of it with that torch to give it to someone else, but the other thing can't get in there because all these other beings keep reaching for that torch. It's so weird. It's like the light around a candle. You know, when you're in a dark room and you're looking at a candle and the shadows around it are like moving towards the light. It's kind of like that. And I'm not being shown anything else. It's just a bunch of people, like points in houses, and a bunch of shadows around them going for that light. Other than that, like, this is what it's kind of shown to me like. Like, I'm looking at it, but it's just little things way off in the distance that I can see. Just little things. I don't really know what sense they make, but considering that I'm connected to so many people and I have like these fury abilities, I don't know what to call them. Like the closest thing I've ever seen to this is a fury in a video game. So maybe you guys know, maybe this is all supposed to help you guys. I don't feel like I'm oversharing with this stuff. I don't think this is the kind of stuff that I'm supposed to keep to myself. So I hope it helps you. I hope it helps you guys with your collectives, because there's a lot of shady stuff going on, you guys. A lot. And there's another common thread that I'm supposed to tell you guys about. And I don't know how to tell you guys because I feel like somehow I'm involved in this and I don't know I'm involved in this. But I felt this energy before, and I felt that a lot of people are connected to this person. And no, this isn't the change topic tickle. This is the get to the point tickle. It's someone who says, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I've heard that echo. Echo. Did you hear that? And a lot of people, but it's something hidden. I'm uncertain why. It's like afraid. And then there's a I can't say that. That might be insulting. It's like, you know how Yosemite Sam from the Looney Tunes had those weird long mustache things? Someone like that. That's all I can see about their features. And then there's one that I know that I've seen, and she has a YouTube channel. it's like a common thread, and I'm uncertain where all of it goes and to who it's all connected to. But the thing that connects them is the person in that stone seat that I saw with those two brothers that were messing with the sister. That stone seat person is involved with all of them, because I keep seeing the pant leg. I know this sounds weird, to me at least, but these are things I'm seeing, and the more I hold them in, the more the images are like here, and I can't function, and I can't write them out. I don't want to save them for anything. I mean, they don't serve me a purpose yet for some reason. So you guys sort it out. And it's like dress pants. I don't know. Oh, and that thing in between the worlds, between life and death, that weird liquid light thing. You know, when you put water on glass and you're like doing that and it makes that weird sound. That's what it sounds like. What it feels like velvety satin water that's light. It tastes like everything, all the good stuff. And then the other thing is it feels like remember the story of X-Men where Roma gives Psylocke the Siege Perilous, and Psylocke opens the gate for all of them to go through, and when they go through the gate on the other side, they don't remember what they were from the other side. It's that feeling of forgetfulness that's like a sigh of relief, like a rescue of, or a rebirth of, or a, I feel like, I don't even know why I said rescue, but it feels like being shifted from that life to another life. And it's the pain of all that loss is just kind of removed, which can be seen as an injustice or as justice, right? Like mercy or torture. But that wall in between, it feels like a spring of clean water. Clean, cool, crisp water. Although I've seen a lot of people talk about death and rebirth, and that's been like a lot. So I don't know. I don't know how to explain this to you. I don't know how to explain this to you. So I need to close these windows because it's getting dark. So just like chill out for a minute because this is a lot of information. And I will be right back. Okay. Let's see what you guys need to know. Oh, wow. 11, 10, 9, 8. A transformation that's gone from spirit to matter, and from matter to spirit, and from nature to decay, foolishness to wisdom, and wisdom to foolishness. Some kind of an initiation. To transform or to give shape to a cloud. I'm hearing a Conjure One song, and Poe, P-O-E, was singing it. I think it's called Endless Dream, where she says it's shapeless as a changing cloud. But then this cloud has a shape. And this card is known as the shapeshifter. It's almost as if the sage energy is this shapeshifter energy, and it's transforming. Or a sage is initiating a shapeshifter into some form of transformation to move through some gate with a dark lady, or as the dark lady, or the sage is looking for his dark lady. I'm seeing dragons. Oh my goodness. The gate guardian again and the dark lady. That's twice. Look. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. This is getting weird. It's already been weird. Yeah, it has. Juanita. Okay, so the guardian at the gate, we're going to put that there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. Too many numbers. 3 plus 1 is... Oh, I sneeze. Oh, thank you. 3 plus 1 is 4. So we have 3, 4. 4 plus 6 is 9. The other 9 we have here is a singer of initiation. So it's a group of friends or potential friends. And then we have 5. 3, 4, 5. The maiden, the mother. 3, 4, 5, 7. Where's 6? Where's Venus? Wait, was the Dark Mother a 6? 7, being the singer of intuition, a mother's intuition. Demeter looking for Persephone. Another 4. The undressing of the salad. Undressing the salad, but doing it with he of the fiery sword. The truth of the Father, the Son, and the Spirit. To transform some being to the mother and then to the maiden. Another 9. Lady of the harvest, to let something go. Another 4. The master maker. So all of this being unreasonably, absurdly confusing to me. And then another 11. Luminous doom. So the thing being transformed is the perception of self. Another 7. Which is energy of whatever is next to this, like, is more exploding. Can you see this? So this, whatever this is, was transformed or is being transformed to this and then to this by the hands of this and this. So it's like God and the devil cutting something like out of those spheres I keep seeing to move something through there. I feel like this part, that one is the one, like that's Father God. And that's like God's mother. And then this is a third energy. But at the same time, this feels like it's connected to this. And this is what's being let go of to get this back to this and this. Or to get this back to this with this. Another 7. An energy that doesn't want the bright mother and the maiden to be reunited. Where is this 6? There is not a single number value adding up to a 6 yet. Another 4. Honesty. Honesty being blocked. There's the 6, the 33. Oh, look at this. Something blocking the Great Mother, right? Both 7s. And it's honesty that's being blocked. It's like something that doesn't want something else to be seen. But there's something else from a different angle that's seeing that. You see that? You see these 3? It's like maiden, mother, crone, right? This would be the maiden that becomes the mother. This would be the mother that learns to let go and constantly have to give of herself. And then this would be the crone who looks back with the maiden. You see that? And this thing was blocking this so that this couldn't happen. But something's been going on. Like way out. You see how the colors are all different here? Like that was removed. And that was transformed by something outside these realities. Because there she is. Look. I just heard this card say, nobody puts baby in a corner. This one say, that's my daughter. And then this one being like, ding. And then it like clings to this one. And then this happens. I wish I could show you these in a better way than this. I really need a better setup. 3, 10. Here's another 6. The connection that was blocked off. You see that? 6, 7. The 6 kept being blocked because something else didn't want it there. Something that was projecting its image onto that. You see how the 6 was closed off? We couldn't find it. And there's a 5 and then a 7. This thing was blocking it. See? It was projecting its image onto something else. And then that image is being washed clean by this other being. The singer cards in these decks, in this deck, they go, it's kind of like if you have an ace or an empress or those cards who are like the Kingdom of Swords or, you know, whatever, right? Heaven and earth cards and stuff, all of that to the singers. It's like this. Like they're looking into that sphere from somewhere completely different. Energetically or hierarchically or whatever, the singers are aeons, kind of. And even the singers work for something else. So, it's so dark back there. I hope you guys are okay. 38 minutes. Not bad. We've got a lot of information out there for 38 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. The room. How am I supposed to break that down in a sentence or two? There's someone who most likely lives alone. They're very, very organized, very clean, very decluttered. Like the house looks like a picturesque house, not a lived-in house. You see that dark angel thing holding that clock? Whoever that person is, they're very bright, very sunny, very yellow, very solar, very father figure. I don't know. Maybe it's like a Capricornian woman. And they feel like they're passing on, but they're not. Well, maybe, I don't know. I'm not one to say yes or no or do any of that stuff. I just get flung back and forth between it. So they're thinking about reaching out a hand to help someone, or to leave something, or to include someone. I can't tell, but to them it feels like there's nothing left to do for them because they're on top of the world. So they're kind of waiting to see what they should do. You see all that yellow? See the yellow over there? This person feels elderly, whoever that person is. They're very wise, they're very old, they're very responsible in a very, not physically aged way, but a very like Professor X kind of way. This is so many different vibrations. I don't even know how to tell you. This is at the bottom of it again. This feels like a group of people. A few of them, I don't know, lost an opportunity. And they're like throwing that rose down because their partner, like the person they were supposed to marry, went off, made another choice. Another is a vibration of someone not waiting for a partner anymore, and they're holding their own hand. Okay. Another is a aunt or a mother or a sister looking at someone lovingly. And then another one knows that their life is about to change because they see that ship coming in to dock. And another group is like looking on the other side of the veil. And they see what like they couldn't see before underneath that veil. And they're like, oh shit. Oh shit. It's like looking at that picture and finally recognizing what they're looking at. And then they give up that stone seat. Oh my god. The fucking stone seat. So they get up off the stone seat and they're giving it to someone else. And it's like a bittersweet happy. Because they were like, like King Haggard in The Last Unicorn, where he's like, I've always known it was you. It's that feeling. It's kind of like a marriage ending or a marriage beginning, and they're like, I've always known it was you. Whether they're walking away or not, it's that vibration. And another group of you could be moving out of somewhere and you're taking one last look at your place before you leave. Because you know the next day you wake up, you're going to be in a different place and you're going to be a different person. You're not going to do that, silly. It's not bad. Look it. Oh, it's not bad. Look, surprise. You see this vibration, it's like, oh, it's all over. Gotta go. You know, gotta leave everything behind. It's all over. You know, there was no point. And, you know, in the end, it doesn't even matter. And then Death is like, bruh, are you fucking crazy? Like, what the fuck? We're just building a fucking safe in there. Look at that. There's nothing wrong. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Like, nah, calm down, bro. Look, just look the other way. Oh. Does that make sense? I just heard it again. And I just heard, how is she even doing that? What the fuck? See what else? Surprise! Oh look, that looks like it says God. What the fuck? Go-go? J? What is this? What does that say? Fucking focus, bro. I'm so sorry. I need a better camera. So, if you go deep into your emotions, you're going to find a little treasure. There you go. Oh, dang it. I think it says 6,000. There's another group of you who are like really infatuated with somebody. Like real bad. There's this again. Does someone here play Lord of the Rings online? Is someone from Iran or Turkey? Somewhere with like architecture like that. I guess I gotta do it one by one. Lame. Did you two remove that thing where I can just kick a person out of chat? Engage with your audience. What does this button do? Start a Q&A. Start a live. What does this button do? Timestamps, participants, any participants. Nope. This is my spidey senses are tingling face. Nope. Oh my god. Someone really feels like they're dying. What the fuck? If you feel that way, why don't you do something about it other than be frivolous with the time you think you have left? What the fuck? Malady and frivolity. It's like an old friend I used to have. We used to fake being sick to go to the hospital to get fucking medication given to her. Somebody can expect a message coming in. For fuck's sake, someone's so afraid that their wife is pregnant. Like, grow up, dude. Another person is so afraid to contact someone. They're like lost in thought and hope and whatever. And every time they want to message somebody, they feel like a fucking child. Another person is messaging someone regarding some invitation to go somewhere. But whoever that person is that's going somewhere, they're already at a stage in life where they're like physically healthy, financially healthy, whatever. And then it's like a summons from the prince to the princess kind of thing. And then there's a baby or a child involved. Somebody really stressed out about that. And then someone thinking about what the next step to do is. And then an enemy is trying to make an exit, but they're being caught. It's a lot of stuff. Do you guys watch a lot of like TV shows that do a lot of weird drama? Is that why you guys kind of like act that way? I've been watching Titans on HBO Max. There's a really hunky dude on there. He'd make a good Cyclops, actually, if they ever put him in a movie. 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Man, I feel like this is way out of my pay grade. I don't even get paid. There is a clone, a copy, a placeholder, a Captain Copycat type of thing being removed by the real thing. Then there's a bunch of other people coming in to help something that's going on under that dome. You see that? They're all flying towards something down there, and this is going on in there. And Jean Grey is his partner, and he's her partner. So he's not in this picture. He's there. You can flip it and say that they're there, and he's in there to get to them, to help them. But you see? I just heard an imposter has been found. Someone, oh my God. This is kind of like the friend I thought I had for 2 decades. He who shall remain unnamed forever and ever and ever. Pretending to be that. And like everybody's starting to see that that person was a fucking liar. And that they were pretending to be that to take its place. But they're actually that. It's kind of like 2 shapeshifters. Look. And one of them shapeshifted into this one to rule on the other side. But they weren't supposed to. Because that was naughty. Because it was actually a mistake doing it. You see it? It's like taking the, I just heard prodigal son and trying to twist it to work for Magneto. You know, I really would love to fucking one day just get on fucking YouTube and do a regular tarot card reading and not, you know, whatever the fuck this is. whatever the fuck this is. The star in a jar. The queen bee in the hive being boring. Someone observing. And there's Prince Charming. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry for being so cold to you. I love you. I love you. Or is that you this time, though? Or is it the other one? Which one is it? Which one is it? Oh, come rule the underworld with Hades. With that guy? I don't think I will. But maybe, I don't know. The advice in those messages is what you guys are doing were part of the advice that I skipped over because I assumed you know. When you're expected to do something that you just seems like there should be a better way. Find the better way. If there isn't one, make one. I mean, really. Double negatives don't make a positive. There's people who are really impressed with some of your journeys. I'm seeing this as someone being covered in like this wind and feathers, and then they're turning into a goddess from a like mortal. You see how they're like kind of muddy, and then they're shaping into but like form, but it looks like that. Some of you are on the next stage of your journeys, and I don't mean that in a physically dying way, but it could be, I don't know, or you guys lost someone or you're letting something go. But remember, sacrifice means to make something sacred. So if you're leaving a relationship or letting a pet go, or you're experiencing loss of some kind, take a minute and write down how it feels, what you're seeing, what you're feeling. Word for word, pour it out. Not to get it out of you, but so later, when most of us all kind of forget, you can look back and see. It's kind of like I've had to let go of so many pets. You guys know this. I've been really thinking about getting a tattoo. Something that memorializes them, you know, that makes those sacrifices kind of remembered. You know, those specific pets, those people, those places, those things, in symbols that mean something to me. You can do this for yourself. So if you lost a relationship and you're like, oh, I'll never get it back. Well, do you have anything left from that relationship? Make it sacred. Adorn it, you know? Did you drink out of a bottle with someone somewhere? Take that bottle, dress it up. Put like ribbons on it or something, you know? Put stickers on it. Something that meant something to you and that person. Nope, not turning into that. That's their pain, not mine. You see how there's the universe in that blade? And in between all of it is the fullness of emotional expression, the full moon. And it's a 6. So we have 11, 44, 6. Rude. 5. Your rainbow bodies could be becoming active. And it's an actual thing. If your third eye is open, you can see it. They can really see it. Did you see that? What the fuck was that? Right, it says that they can really see it. Everything went gold. Gold is forged in the heart of a dying star. But what if that star is a person and that doesn't die? Bad guys could do a lot with that. Not really. Oh, ew, what is that? Oh my god. Oh no. You guys do some shady shit, man, if that's what I'm saying. You guys, please drink more water. Water within the human body forms a shield, similar to the water on a spaceship that they use outside of the hull of the spaceship to create a insulation chamber to protect from solar radiation. Those of you who can harness solar radiation, feet on the ground, arms to the air and the sun, become a conduit. Those of you that can't, keep drinking water. That thing about gold being forged in the heart of a dying star, I saw something really disturbing. And I don't want to describe it to you fully. But it was like a dragon chomping on something and it was leaking gold. And it was really enjoying eating that thing. Stop it. Stop it. I mean, really. And that's not the only place gold is forged, Maitland. You'd know that if you stop being so greedy and low vibrational. Haven't you guys figured out yet that knowledge is hidden from you guys based on vibrational frequency? You can't loophole the universe. You literally can't. And if you do, it creates a wormhole. What does that do? It creates a fucking loop. A temporal prison. Not for anybody else, it's you guys that keep doing that. And hydro quartz, it's like trapping water in a crystal and using that water as a power source. The gold in a star as a power source. And then they keep biting the star to get the gold to drip out. And then they wear the gold as jewelry, is what I'm being shown. And I just want to cosmically slap them. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh no, and they're cloning. They're cloning things to do something to them. And then they keep recloning it to do something else to it. And then recloning it to do something else to it. And every time it gets to this, they're like, okay, now we're going to do this. Oh, thank you for your journey. No. Because technically, according to the laws of the universe and quantum physics, anything that was consuming that golden blood is now under the control of the owner of that blood, which is God at all times. I don't understand how people keep thinking they can pull a fast one on the universe. Like even a hummingbird can see this deceit. And it's like, let me grab that snake right there. Let's go. I told you earlier, didn't I, that when I tried to tune in to the lower vibrations of what you guys are doing, or what some people are doing, it was like tuning into like a sewage reclamation facility. It was so gross. It was like tuning into a pool of shit, and there were beings hiding underneath that shit doing really shitty stuff. And then when I do these readings, I don't feel like I'm just reading for normal people, which is really starting to kind of irk me. You know, it really grinds my gears kind of feeling. It's like everything is a part of this, and each thing thinks it's its own thing. And they would be if they allowed themselves to bloom like a flower, but they keep not doing it because they want to stay where they are and to bring that light down into where they are. It doesn't work that way when where you are is a sentient being and she can take form and go, hi. Yeah, you wanted this, right? No. No. Because no and no. No. So before you guys engage in battles and wars and stuff, don't. Just don't. Just don't. Oh, just don't. There's a trickster amongst you, and it's not me. There are others. There are not just negative tricksters, you know. God is a trickster. Sophia is a trickster. Aries is a trickster. Venus is a trickster. Kronos is a trickster. Hermes is a trickster. They're all tricksters. Why? How? Because they have to be. What kind of a god or a goddess would be a fucking pushover? Well, can I cuddle that snake? Any god or goddess would tell you it'll bite you without you knowing. Oh no, but I want to hug it. See the bubble? The people in there have no idea what's over there. The people over there have no idea what's over there. People over there have an idea what's going on over there, but they don't care because they're above that playing field. To them, it's just a dance that they're watching. But to the people here, it's actual fucking life. Something's not right. Something's just not right. And I'm uncertain of what it is. And when I do these readings, I tap into something. And it's like Gaia, and then this entire tapestry, and then all these connections and all these things. And I swear it's like you guys are doing all this on purpose. Everything you're doing. With intent, with purpose. And me telling you this, it's kind of like, what does she know? Whatever I know means nothing. Because what you don't know is what you don't know. And even if I told you what you don't know, you wouldn't know what it means. Because you can't fathom how an eagle could pick up an entire universe or a dark star and fly away with it. You think an eagle has feathers. I'm like, what you don't know, you don't know. And if I showed you what I know, it would be like the phoenix tapping your forehead and unlocking cosmic consciousness. You'd go insane. So the threads and the connections you're making, all of you, and you know who I'm talking to, the threads and the connections you're making between points and things in your little sweat lodges are completely required to be sacrificed and elevated. Because you guys are really, really wrong. That's a tree of life back there. It's a lotus blooming in the fucking desert over a maze in a mind game. And you guys are busy going through there to notice what's going on up there. Oracle. Bye. And whichever one of you are going through this, we're going to take this energy. Are you done with it? Cool. Now, let's move on. There's other ways to go. Sup, Sophie? Sup, Zoe? Shut up, Mom. San, pay attention. Got it? That is the problem. That person. They're the ones causing that feeling of don't talk to her. Stay away from her. Leave her alone. Don't say anything to her. Don't. But nope. But no. But no. Fuck off. You see it, right? Cindy! How's Lily? I had to let my Lily go. I hope your Lily's good. What does she think she's doing? Listening to you. How is she doing that? I don't know. Should we ask Big Mama? Oh, wait. You're like literally downstairs. If you're watching me, why would I? I think I'm getting pretty good at this thing about recognizing some of your energies. I have no idea who people really are. But what I see is your emotional, well, part of what I see is like an energetic bubble of what you guys are feeling. Oh, they're so bright. I've never noticed that she's holding a pendant of Mother Mary, the saint of miraculous healing, the patroness of miraculous healing. Catherine Labor, I'm ready to heal. I'm worthy of the miraculous, of the miracles meant for me. I swear I'm looking at this card and it looks like 3 different cards. Like I keep trying to do this. Where is it? Come on! You see this, right? Little lamb. Little lamb. The little lamb is watching. The little lamb is watching to see if the snake mama and Miss Piggy and the yoginis and the Celeste A. Is this enough proof for you? Mary's little lamb. His fleece was white as snow, except when he stained it with a bottle of wine. At the bottom of the deck, every single time I shuffled and put it down, I just split the deck, and it's this again. I love every inch of my body, and I love the women in my life fiercely. Sappho wasn't Sappho. There's a Poe again. Earlier when I was saying the Conjure One song with the singer Poe, I just heard Ain't Poe No Mo. There she is. Never not broken. And her fucking maze. Told you. Told you so, told you so, told you so. I feel like every time I'm holding a card up, Big Mama is like someone's saying something and she's like, say something else. Boop. Boom. You want to try again? All right, this is kind of fun. Are you ready? This is the cosmic titty slap from her to, I think, 3 of you. Can I stop doing this now? Because I'm going to bust out laughing real bad because I can feel a practical... John, stop it. Stop. I'm going to go because these threads, I'm hearing a song. These lines of lightning mean we're never alone. Is there lightning somewhere I'm not seeing? You guys are weird. You guys are super weird. Does someone call for an Amazonian high priestess? Yeah, Gaia did. Get out of my way. You know, ever since I've been little, I can't get this part of my hair to not do a boop. And back here, it's a little cowlick. It's like a giant cow goddess went, and I was like, rude. Anyway, reading's over. It's been an hour and a half. I don't get paid for this. My birthday's in, what day is it? How many days is that supposed to be? 1, 2, 3. That's it? 3 days. Well, 4 days. November 25th. It's frankincense. Frankie. Fuck off. Unless you're going to bring me a whole bag of marijuana. Then you can bring me marijuana, but fuck off afterwards. Like a full bag. Scribner, I don't give a fuck about arguing with you anymore or even feeling your energy. If you have anything to say it to my face. Quit being a creeper. The rest of you who I apparently have had trouble with in the past, I don't even know what fucking timeline those were. Not an excuse or anything, but it's kind of like there's parts of my memory that are missing. And I'm aware that they're missing. So if you're angry at me about something, please let me know. Because if you're waiting for me to apologize to you about something, I don't even know who you are. And I say that really lovingly. I genuinely really just kind of remember maybe 10 people. So the rest of my memories all seem like I don't know. I can't tell the difference between my memories and what I channel and what I see when I'm channeling. Sorry, shaman stuff. Oh, someone finds me hard to digest or some shit. So what? Oh, you don't get me. Yeah, I don't get me either. Sorry. I don't get it. What else are we supposed to talk about? I think that's it. What color contacts should I get next? I'm thinking blue. Or I could just shift them myself. bored. And this computer rattling is really annoying me, and nobody's been able to give me any answers on how to fix it. I keep having to shut it down and restart it. Is that a man or a woman? Both. Weirdo. Yeah, but what's in your pants? What's in yours? Sicko. I can assure you mine's probably bigger anyway. I don't know. The mascara? The mascara? I don't have mascara. Are you talking about the mascara where Amazon's and DC Comics are from? I don't have anything on my face. Nothing. 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 Prove it. God, you guys are so petty. Oil. If I had any makeup. Ooh, that stings. You know how they say frankincense is holy, and some people call me the Antichrist? I thought you guys would find that funny. It did kind of sting though, because I shaved earlier. I have a little cut there. I had a little cut there. I had a little cut there. What color should I do my hair? I don't like this color. I don't even know what color it is. You know, the next time I need to fucking transform on a planet or shapeshift or do a solar flare, can we not do it in slow motion? What the fuck, you guys? You don't understand. My mirrors are all distorted. And I have only one in the bathroom, and then this one I used to pluck my eyebrows with. Other than that, the only time I see my face is on this. And I'm like, why do I look fucking different every day? What the shit? And people are like, oh, you're doing it on purpose. Like, no, not really. I'm aware of it, kind of. But I'm not doing this. And if I did do this, bro, I'd be already doing this, like, on a fucking grander scale if I knew what the fuck I was doing, don't you think? I feel like I'm being led by something. And I'm just like, what the shit is that? I swear to God, every time I look in the mirror, I look different. That's why I'm kind of like, I have to wear makeup. What do I even buy? I'm going to look different probably in an hour again anyway. Oh my God. And somebody was like, oh, she complimented me. And she, like, I never received ever received compliments. And she's like, how old are you? I saw your birthday listed on the building birthday thing. And I'm like, I'm going to be 42. And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, 42. November 25th, 1980. She's like, no. I had to show my fucking old ID that's expired to all of them. And they were like, oh, you look so young. And I'm like, well, how old did you think I was? They're like, 25, 27. And the other one was like 18. I'm like, what the fuck? No wonder you people have these weird fucking thoughts about me. So I think that's why I was supposed to tell you this for the past few minutes. I'm not going to be 42 fucking years old in 3 days. What the fuck do you guys think I'm doing? Like wanting to hang out with high school kids? Or to sit at your fucking mean girls' tables? Or to what? Compete with fucking single mothers or whatever? Bro, I'm not even from this planet. Like, ugh. And then to be like, oh, she's not letting go of her ex and all that other crap from before. You fucking twits. I was teaching you something. And I was going through a lot of shit, and barely anybody fucking reached out a hand to help me at all. And now looking back at it, I'm like, wait a minute. You guys thought I knew I'm good looking, and I'm like so confident. I'm like all this and that, and I'm just being dramatic. And that's so fucked up of you guys. A lot of you guys. Like heartless. So no, I'm not what you think I am. I'm not even as old as you think I am. So if you're wrong about that, what else are you wrong about me? That you're afraid of and you're making shit up about in your own heads about me. You can make me, I'm actually having a conversation telepathically with a few of you. You can try to make me your enemy, but you want to know the funny thing. When someone isn't your enemy, no matter how much you try to make them your enemy, they're not going to fight you back. Because you're not a threat to me and I'm not in competition with you. I don't want what you have. I want what's mine, not what's yours. Can you tell the difference? You know, ever since my teeth went wonky in the front because of that EMF damage, or whatever the fuck they did to me, I haven't been able to move my muscles or mouth the right way. And somehow, this is happening. Go back to my old videos, my old Instagram pictures. And just try to comprehend how fucked up all of this to me as a human being. In a world of people who know shit about me that I don't even know. And I'm supposed to constantly be like, it's fine. You know what? It's not fine. It's not. And we're not getting into it here. Because what I'm noticing is you guys have a complete other perception of me. So when I'm looking at myself through your lenses with this oracle thing I can do, you guys seem intimidated by me and afraid. And like, I don't even know the words. I don't have a vocabulary of what those weird lower vibe emotions are. But what I can tell you is the moment you start treating me emotionally within yourself as an ally, everything changes. Everything. The minute you guys stop trying to fear me, the minute you get to see me, and not this. And John Lamb, I've been asked to share something with you that is sensitive of nature. So I'm just going to tell you in a metaphor. I'm assuming you can speak French in a way. So every little you know the thing you do outside under the stars after you have a few conversations with, you know that thing? And a lot of you do this under the moonlight. You know what I'm talking about. Okay? Whether it's solo or with others, a lot of you do this. It's called sex magic. And it's not just that person I named. It could be someone else projecting their energy onto that person so that I think it's them. If you guys are going to keep doing weird tantric shit with the energy of the earth without her consent, You guys are enacting in a thing that the higher worlds call rape of the mother, when the pool of resources is being harnessed by people that shouldn't be harnessing it. So when you're out there having orgasms and manifesting and you're doing all that sex magic, and you're doing it for nefarious means or for means of enlightenment, you're basically fucking a planetary energy stream like an oracle to get her to have visions for you because you can't have them yourself. Stop it. I'm gonna go. Those of you who think I'm conceited, that's you guys. Those of you who are really, really hard on yourselves, you can spend 10 seconds feeling negative, or you can spend 5 seconds noticing that negativity and density and force yourself to feel better. No one is going to come and save you to feel better. And those of you that have those people that help you, you're blessed. So when you're complaining about shit, you're actually whining. Because you guys have stuff I don't. So it's not if I can do it, you can too. It's you can do it. You guys are just choosing not to do it. You guys are choosing because of perception. So allow the divine grace of the gods and goddesses you guys worship to actually influence your personalities and your egos in a beneficial way. Because if you're going to keep enacting in all this magical behavior in the world, level it up. Because those lower realms of the vibratory magic use, the gods have seen what you guys are doing with it. And when the gods themselves are playing games with the lives of mortals, lines have been crossed. When constructs are made to where suffering is the perpetual experience of one being, not all, there's a problem. When a planet is perpetually stolen from by its own species and she is bound and gagged to not be able to fight back because she loves her species, but they're stealing from her, we have a problem. And when a species cannot fundamentally follow one simple rule of harm none, we have a problem. And then somewhere where you claim is a realm of free choice, free will, and options, but you have organizations controlling that will, we have a problem. It's knowledge that's supposed to be organized, order to the light, because the light can be chaotic when the dark is empty. So you got to bring them together. But when those forces are constantly taking that light and feeding themselves with it and denying the rest of the dark that light, then we have the yin yang, don't we? Because there's a boundary around the point of light within the dark. The boundary is not supposed to be there. Okay? So yin yang has a purpose, but it's not supposed to be done this way, the way it's been done. And you can see that for yourselves. Because it's not loving. The life I've lived has not been a loving life. Therefore, the universe I've existed cannot possibly be a real universe. It goes against the laws of creation. My life has unintentionally rendered the construct obsolete. and faulty. Perpetual abuse for 4 decades and millennia counting, with intent, and then tracks covered. Something within the universe functioning without the universe. It's like a cancerous cell in the body, isn't it? In the body of God. And that cancer is like hiding an organ in the body that God needs. So that darkness isn't supposed to be there. It's supposed to be illuminated by the light. Something's containing the light. The thing containing the light has been found. The thing containing the light has been removed. So now you guys have to adjust. Okay? And that means more water, more exercise, less shady fucking behavior. Because if you keep digging into the lower realms, the higher vibration of the light will not make it easy for you to be able to look and see clearly. Your psychic powers might be skewed, your ability to ground yourselves might be messed with, your emotions, your hormone levels, your sleep schedules. And it's all because some of you anchor into lower vibrational behavior while trying to go up the higher vibrational scale. So you're causing a distortion. So if you're going to do certain things that are bad, you're keeping yourself in a place you shouldn't be. But if you can evolve it with playfulness, mischief, support, benefit, and harming none, then maybe like that addiction to meat, sugar, or cigarettes or liquor can be turned into something spiritual in the higher realms. You know, so it's like if you're, addicted to sugar in the 3D, maybe sugar in the higher realms in the upper world is an actual fucking crystal that sweetens your tea. You know, think about it that way. But stop taking away other beings' sovereignty. It goes against the laws of nature, and nature abhors a vacuum. And you guys have left many vacuums in my life. Psychically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, physically, socially, the abilities to travel, dimensionally. That doesn't go unnoticed by the cosmos. Okay? So, upgrade. Let's do a quick little grounding and thing for you guys. We got purple fluorite or indigo fluorite, and then pink and gold. Okay? Take a deep breath. This is with the intention to just comfort you with your own clarity. Okay? Okay. Connection closing. You guys have a lovely day. I will see you possibly most likely tomorrow. If you guys want to send me anything for my birthday, send me money or marijuana. Tarot cards, money, gifts, something tangible I can use to improve my life. My stomach's growling. Okay, I'm gonna go. 5:35, 5:38. I love you. Thank you. Bless you. God loves you. The Mother of God loves you. Everybody loves you guys. And be nice to yourselves. Notice all the negative self-talk. It's like wasps and hornets in the air. Sound of grinders grinding rocks, like that sound. I love you.